Once again, we're staying in our metalplate_001.dwg file. Now, what we're going to take a look at in this particular video is how we can change the settings of our gradient fills and also our hatch patterns in our drawings. Now, at the moment, with the section and the side view that we're zoomed into, we utilized the draw order, didn't we, to send the gradient fill to the back, remember? So that anything else like the hidden detail and the hatch pattern would sit on top of it, so that obviously it's a lot more obvious in the drawing. Now, something you might want to do is change the hatch pattern scale. Perhaps make those angled lines a little bit sort of more spaced in the drawing. Now, this is why we put our gradient fill and our hatch pattern on separate layers. So we go to the layer drop down. We make sure that hatching is our current drafting layer. We then go to the layer drop down again. There's gradient fill there. Click on that little sun symbol for gradient fill. That freezes that particular layer. If I now just hit escape a couple of times, you'll see now that all that stands out is the hatch pattern. The gradient fill has been frozen. Now, what I can do is I can now click on the hatch pattern really easily. And as you can see, the hatch editor kicks in on the ribbon, the contextual blue tab hatch editor. Now, at the moment, in the properties there, our hatch scale is 1. Let's change that to 2.5 and press enter. Can you see the hatching? The spacing changes due to the hatch scale being updated in the properties. That's all I've changed. I'll just hit escape a couple of times now, and what will happen now is that will close out the hatch editor. I could have clicked on the tick if I wanted to on the ribbon, or I could have just pressed enter. Now I need to go back to the layer drop down now and switch on gradient fill again. So I click on the snowflake and it all kicks in, and as you can see, I'll hit escape there to lose the layer drop down. My hatching has been updated. Now it's the same with gradient fills as well. I can change the color, I can change the scale and so on. So if I now come down here and select a gradient fill, for example, I might want to change the colors of that. Can you see they're there in the properties? Now you will notice you get this non-associative kind of bubble keep appearing top right. That is just letting you know that you're using hatches or gradients and letting you know about non-associative hatch boundaries. You can ignore it. You can also tick a box to say don't display again if you want to. So what I might do here is I might change the color. Let's go for a darker blue on that gradient fill there, like so, and then close the hatch editor. Can you see it stands out a little bit more blue on the side view as compared to the section? So you can tweak the settings there in your gradient fills as well to enhance that kind of photorealistic kind of view there in your side view in your drawing as well. Little call to action here for you as well. Maybe jump into all of these settings and play around and see what you can change. It's really, really cool working with gradient fills to get them look a lot more realistic in your drawings. It's a really nice feature in AutoCAD. It really makes them stand out. And when you plot the drawings as well, those gradient fills will come out in color. So that will stand out on a monochromatic drawing as well. So gradient fills are a great way of highlighting sections and side views in your AutoCAD drawings too.